Greetings, this is the Brewski, and welcome to Brewskis Vinyls. Today we're going to talk about an artist that used to be in a band and then went into a solo career. He is well known as a director and directs horror films, which is totally up in my alley. I love horror films, so that's why I kind of connect with his music as well as his movies. He's got very interesting storylines, and I find his music and lyrics kind of tell a story, which is something I'm into. I like kind of like concept albums and songs that are kind of like outlandish, something interesting, something different. It's kind of like, it's not really quite industrial metal, but it's kind of like shock rock, but with more oomph to it. But first, I would like to promote the band that I'm wearing today is a local band from New Brunswick, Canada, which is where I'm from. I'm from Fredericton, New Brunswick, and these guys are from St. John, New Brunswick. They have a single out called Ramshackle, which they recently released, and it is really good. You should check it out. They also have their first LP on there, as well as their first EP. I highly recommend you check them out. They recently got a new singer, and he is one of my personal favorite local singers. So, what are you waiting for? Go check them out. They're on Spotify. You can watch them on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. And guess what? They have a Facebook account, so follow them there too. Now, to get to the video that we're going to talk about today, I gave you some hints. If you haven't quite figured out who it is Rob Zombie. Released this beautiful, beautiful album back in 1998. It is called Hellbilly Deluxe. Now, this album here has a few classic gems that you can listen to on the radio, like Dragula and Living Dead Girl. And there's also my favorite one, which is Demonoid Phenomenon. That song just, it's so catchy. It's always in my head. Like when I hear it, it's stuck in my head all the time. But yes, this is the debut album. Rob Zombie used to be in a band called White Zombie, and once they disbanded, he looked into doing solo stuff. So, in between making horror movies, he makes studio albums. Yay! Thank goodness, because I like his music. It's very artistic and creative. And yeah, if you want to listen to shock rock, that's a little bit heavier than Alice Cooper, for example, highly recommend Rob Zombie. It's kind of like industrial metal if you want to get into them. I highly recommend Nine Inch Nails if you want to get into industrial metal, or maybe some Rammstein if you're into like foreign language like German. I have no clue what they're saying, but their music's really good. Um, but yeah, Rob Zombie, Hellbilly Deluxe. Go check it out. I recommend definitely having this debut album in your collection if you're into metal. And this is the Brewski signing off. And thanks for the support and rock on.